Obi-Wan Kenobi's relationship with the Sith Acolyte Asajj Ventress was incredibly complex, especially in Legends, as she attempted to kill Obi-Wan at every turn while he was determined to redeem her. Obi-Wan pitied Ventress, believing she had been manipulated by Dooku into nurturing the worst parts of herself, and that she wasn't actually an evil. Obi-Wan's arms on Boz's pity when Anakin killed her. In the Legends Encyclopedia Jedi vs. Sith: The Essential Guide to the Force, there is an excerpt from the journal that Obi-Wan kept during his exile on Tatooine, where he actually mourns Ventress and reflects on her life and death. 2 days ago, on one of my walks, I came across the twisted, withered husk of a short desert plant that had grown in the shadows of a dusty rock formation. Yesterday, I passed the same plant again and noticed it had flowered small white petals, flecked with dark gray. This morning, I was surprised to find the entire plant had vanished. Even though I knew some creature had probably eaten it, I felt a sense of loss that surprised me, and I thought of Asajj Ventress. About 10 weeks after the Battle of Geonosis, Anakin and I had our first encounter with Ventress. She was a humanoid, hairless with pale skin, who wielded 2 lightsabers simultaneously. Before she attacked us, she told me that she had emerged from misery and suffering, only to find the Jedi she had once worshipped were nothing but weak, misguided fools. She added that she agreed with Count Dooku. The galaxy was in need of a Jedi purge. Asajj Ventress escaped that day, but not before she killed one Jedi and maimed his apprentice. It was obvious by her technique that she had received training from Dooku. Over the course of the Clone Wars, Anakin and I faced off against Ventress on other worlds, but despite all her fury and murderous inclinations, I always sensed something within her that distinguished her from the Sith Lords, an underlying fear. Mostly, it was a fear of being alone, and I sensed that there was some good in her, some part that had not been corrupted by Dooku. Where the Sith Lords were unquestionably evil, Ventress was simply to curse me and the Jedi Order. Instead, she cautioned me to defend Coruscant from Dooku, for that was the key to victory. Indeed, Dooku and Grievous would assault Coruscant. She even allowed that I might have been right about her all along. And then, she was gone. Now, it is hard for me to see what the future holds. Fortunately, I have my mission and my ongoing studies of the Force to help me be mindful of the present, as well as the daily rigors of survival on Tatooine. Whatever tomorrow may bring, I must be ready for it. I have collected a small number of seeds from my desert walks. I think I will plant them and see what they will grow, in memory of Asajj Ventress. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and may the Force be with you.